it's recording.
Hello guys! Thank you for joining another episode of Mukbang with your host, Dongdigity. So today I'm going to have a Korean dish called samgyetang. Samgyetang. Don't know what it means, but it's a chicken and it's well-being food, so it's healthy. So a lot of people eat this for health, I guess, in like usually New Year. It's chicken broth with some herbs and stuff, and this one has ginseng in it, and have this little thing called jujube. I don't know what that is. Jujube. It's like a fruit. Jujube. Some green onion, and hopefully this will energize me to go all night long. For sure. All night long. Yeah, I don't really normally eat this at a store or anything because it's pricey, to be honest. I mean, to make it, it's not that expensive. However, it takes a lot of preparation and whatnot. There is also brown rice stuffed in the chicken with ginseng, and which smell-wise, it's it doesn't smell like chicken noodle soup or anything, but because of that ginseng and stuff, you know. So it's basically healthy. It's gonna keep me warm, give me energy. Look at that ginseng thingy. Ooh. I actually did not know they actually have. Just look at that. Yep. It looks Gucci. Looks amazing. And I have some salt and pepper, so I could dip my chicken. And I'll try the soup. So yesterday, I had some, like I said before, me and my friend is getting married, and I'm his best man, and for 1 week he's not going to see his friend. So yesterday I decided to hang out with him. Just you know, we went to give him a haircut, and when he was about to finish, I got a text from his future bride to be. Oh, freaking out. Like, oh no. Like, I really wanted him to get this style of haircut, and I was just like, oh schnitz. I might have just ruined one thing already before wedding even started. So I was freaking out, and I asked her, before I send you what he looks like, can you send me a picture of what you wanted and or what you were looking for? And she sent it to me, and thank goodness she sent me a picture that just looks like exactly like the haircut that we got. And I was like relieved. I was like, oh thank goodness. And then we sent a picture of him, and she's like, oh I love it. And I was like, good. And then I asked my friend, hey, how did you know that to go for this kind of style? Like, because we specifically asked for this kind of style. And he said, a while ago, she mentioned once, like, it would be really cool, like, it would look really good on him with the suit and whatnot. Dang, he remembered those kind of little things. So I was relieved. and had a gathering of boys since we were at outside already. Of course, for me, with KEEMI's blessing, I was about to go ham. I need battery.
잘해야지.
아, 나 진짜 잘해 자기한테.
안 돼.
So I found out that my camera did not have any batteries and one of my lights turned off. Oh, silly me.
Silly you.
Start joining?
Yeah.
Hey guys, I want to just let you know that there's Miss KEEMI. Wait, just say hello. Come here. Say hello, you.
나 비싸. Hi. Do I look good?
You look amazing. Sit next to me.
Oh my god, it's not.
Uh-huh.
Let's sit
Should we
here.
let him in? At least he won't go crazy because Mama's there.
아파 다 나.
Okay, put it. Oh, thanks. As you know, this is healthy food, and we got 2 pieces of chicken in there, so 2 pieces of whole chicken in there. So why not share the wealth of health?
Okay, did you eat all of it?
No, I didn't even.
없는데?
Boo, I barely ate. Here.
That's it. Wow, see, the chicken's so small.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You get to enjoy our. So we're having a family mukbang, aren't we?
Stop, sit. 맛있어.
So this, I heard this tradition of eating this on like the holiday or after New Year only started in the 60s. So it's
And
pretty.
before that, they used to eat dogs.
Why do you have to mention?
And I love chicken.
It's sad truth, but yes, I heard back in the day they used to eat. Well, they still do,
They
but
still
for
eat, yeah.
holidays.
They bring a lot of rescue dogs to the States, like from Asia, because you know it's a pretty popular thing in Asia, eating dogs. So they bring like sit,
It's his favorite food,
Sit.
chicken.
sit.
So we don't like honestly condone people eating dogs because they're your family, guys.
Yeah, we had a friend, not gonna say who, but he's like kind of okay with
Like-
the idea of eating dogs. So we got into a huge argument.
Yeah.
What's more, like I'll just keep yelling at him.
Let's not talk about front of my
Yeah.
boy. So KEEMI was watching this TV show when I was sleeping, and I woke up to it and was listening to it,
And I was laughing.
and she was just laughing,
Having a
yeah,
fun
time of her life. So I was listening to the show. It's called like Witch Hunt.
Witch Hunter. Witch hunting? Witch hunting.
Okay.
마녀 사냥.
Mhm.
It's on Netflix, guys.
So basically, they ask like some kind of problems they're having.
So basically, the show is about listening to people's relationship issues or their sex drive. And, you know, like, but they focus. So like beginning, they take a lot of people's like stories and read it, and
Don't
usually
sit
people,
here.
no, usually people ask for advice. And later of the show, another like segment of the show is I'm kind of confused. Is this guy or this girl, like, they're flirting with me, but do you think that I should make a move or not? Like, depending on what she's done to me, and what do you guys think? So they're kind of giving advice. but kind of they talk more rated R stuff.
So moving on, this guy's story is that his girlfriend is super duper into like role plays, and that is only way for them to get into that,
Really like hot sex.
like
yeah.
to have, you know. If not, then he doesn't get any. And if he doesn't role play like fair, is it called fair, or like put his heart into it, then she would just say cut.
Like basically she wants to film like an amateur porn kind of.
Yeah, but she's not filming.
But the idea, it's not filming, but you know what I mean, like the role
So
play.
she's super into it. And then basically he said he doesn't get to do anything with her if he doesn't do it.
Yeah, like for example, they're doing this like a studious and a customer role play, and if he doesn't put his heart, like he doesn't like try his hardest to act, she'll be like, cut, redo that.
Like, to be honest, I think it'll be fun for like special day, like fun, like on some different
Like
level.
Valentine's
Yeah,
Day.
like some holidays and stuff. I think it would be fun to try something like that. But
Yeah, the problem is the reason why he wanted advice is that's for every single time they want to have sex.
right.
It's not just like once in a while thing. Every single time.
I guess that's like what turns her on, right?
So he wanted to know if he should continue, or like is there a way to solve this, like her madness. But you know, I think it's very important. Like, you know, like of course your personality needs to match, but your sex, there is chemistry. If you guys are not enjoying sex with each other, that's like one of the big things why I would like consider. But at the same time, she needs to learn. Sometimes she needs to like. You can't always expect the guy to do that for her.
Right. Like, let's say when we first started dating and whatnot, and I did that. It's like, welcome to whatever, like.
Korean airline.
I'll be yours. What's the guy version? Stuart. May I grab your coat? Like as soon as you enter the door.
Yeah,
like,
that's what the girl did.
Yeah, like we hit turbulence. So how would you feel? Would you have?
If you were like that.
Well, for the
actually
first time, like it would have been okay, right?
Yeah,
I would think
but
so.
if it's like actually, I would like. I should date that girl. Cause you're definitely more of okay, let's just get into it kind of thing. But I think that's with every relationship. Usually, if one person is all about their role play, other person like foreplay too. You know, this other person is like no, let's just in and out. Even though they are in a relationship, all they want to do is like finish it. Kind of, you know. So I kind of understand where she's coming from.
Yeah. Does that turn you on? You were having the time watching those.
There are other stories, but this is for today.
That was good.
But how would you have dealt with me if I was really? Because I think I'm not as crazy as her, but I definitely want foreplay. But you know, a lot of guys, you know, don't really believe in that. They're like, why do we have to like kiss you? Why do I have to kiss you? Why do I have to make you feel good?
Sorry, what was the question?
How
would I deal with that?
If I'm like always in like Sailor Moon.
This is my show. I don't know. You were kind of changing to yours, but
You begged me to be in this video today.
yeah, but you were not in it. You were like on the side. I want you to be in it.
What if I was, no?
Hey, I would probably like, I don't know. I would question what the heck you used to do for a living. First of all.
그래서 너가 안 먹거든.
먹어.
No, I don't eat that.
I will eat
난
it.
먹으면 안 돼. 이거 삼삼인가? 인삼인가?
Ginseng, right?
If you have a lot of body heat, you can't eat that because this is
Oh, then I don't have body heat, so I should eat this.
if you want, but it tastes bad.
I
So
bet.
if you don't have a lot of body
Healthy.
heat, a lot of people eat that. That's why whenever my mom makes this, she doesn't put that in there. Because my dad and I have a lot of body heat. We get sick sometimes if we eat that.
So she has so much body heat, but I don't. My body is cold all the time. And I try to share some heat with her. She will push me away. And she gets so
But it
frustrated.
gets so hot.
But I'm cold, so I'm trying to chill you down. But you don't want to share your body heat with me, so
Then I lose body heat.
sometimes I feel so cruel and mean. I'm just like, really?
So what would you, okay, anyways, you're getting off topic. What would you have done?
First, probably like 10, 12 times would be amazing. It would be
Damn,
like
that's a lot.
it would be like a Disney theme.
But it's
I'm
never the same, you know? Like, I'm always coming up with something different.
See, but then I would probably want you to come back to like actually reality. Like it should be us, not like
Why? I don't understand why are you looking for reality in sex?
fine. I mean, yeah, I'm saying it could be fun and stuff, but I feel like we'll lose each other. Like if
Oh, you don't get happy for the right,
like you get turned on only when we do something like that, then I'll kind of feel like, does she even like really want to do it with me, or
Or she
like
just needs
it's some
somebody,
fantasy,
yeah.
like
she doesn't need somebody to be there and role play with her.
yeah. I feel like
That makes sense.
you're gonna kind of lose each other.
Yeah, if you do it too often, right?
Mm-hmm.
But like at the same time, you could think about it this way. I want to enjoy the craziness with you, not anybody else, you know? You could think of it that way. More optimistic.
It is freaking good. It's pretty good.
I made this like really long time ago when I started mukbang. But I made one, so it looks like crap. But this is actually really good.
Yeah, welcome to my show.
Thanks.
Hey, but also I want to say congratulations on your ASMR channel. She has beat me again
Thanks.
with her ASMR channel reached over 1 million. I'm just kidding, 100K. Yay!
I wish.
Yeah. Well, reach for the sky, KEEMI.
Thanks, babe. Can't do it without you.
I know.
Why you keep getting off topic?
Sorry. But that's it, right?
So what if your friend came up to you and asked for that? What advice would you give?
First, give you a high five. You're gonna have fun. It's gonna be crazy. But remember who you guys are. Don't forget.
You make it seem like sex is like something.
No, but it's weird that we're talking about this, like, continue on with this topic, but
Alright, you should have a section, like a segment.
maybe I'll do it on 술ban.
We talk about sex and relationship stuff.
Well,
I bet a lot of people will be interested.
I'll save that for
And we could
surban.
have guests.
Doctor.
We'll make our own witch hunting. Cause whatever they talk, like I know that the show was like really like I could agree with it, but because that's their culture too, like relationship and like sex is very different here in the States too, you know, with the Korean Americans.
Right. Hey, this is, what's this called? Chestnut. Eat some chestnut, boo. Yeah. So definitely this gonna get me more warm and healthy, hopefully.
Okay, one.
Be a strong man.
One is not gonna.
Oh, okay, so I must eat like 10.
Put some rice in here.
Hmm?
Should put some rice in here.
Right? And you should boil it a little more.
With rice?
This is definitely getting me like warm. Obviously it's because the soup's hot, but and I'm wearing a beanie. And my furry little buddy is right next to me, keeping me warm. Yeah, so I asked her to join me because This is health food, and I purposely got 2 chickens so we could share. Oh boy.
Ready?
Dang, we had some more brown rice, and I'm not.
I don't think we need to.
Okay. So we have more things to eat.
Unless you want to, I don't know.
You know?
Do you want to boil it again?
No, it's okay. Baby, it looks good.
It's good.
So what are your beliefs on guys wanting to have guys night? Like honest opinion. Like I wanna hear this.
How many minutes do I have?
Get up.
You want kimchi?
It's okay.
So if I bring, you can't have any.
Can I have some? Ah. Whoa, is that a booty? Sorry, this is all over the place. Today it's just like all over the place. Right, Ahmed? Gippy! So Keemi does this to me all the time. She yells at me. Every time I say I'm okay, but she will still go and get it. And then I get a little bit like bitter because she doesn't even give me
Offer
one
you.
piece, like, or offer. So that frustrates me. But anyway, go back to the topic.
I think guy night is necessary, but it really depends on your situation and how often you do it.
True, if it's not every week thing or every day thing.
But if you're committed to a relationship and if you want guys night every single week,
Once a week, you can't give that to him?
no. I just feel like,
Okay.
because I feel like to me, what you and your friends, my perspective of guys night because of you guys is you can't wait to get away from your girls.
Me?
But yeah, that's like not just you, but a lot of your friends too. Like that's the impression they give me. We need guys night. We need to go. That's like I don't know how I feel, and a lot of girls feel that way around us too. Like why do they need to be away from me? Like why are they even dating me then?
What you mean, baby?
But in a while, I do think it's necessary because there's stuff that guys want to talk about just with guys. I get that. But sometimes he kind of pushes it like, because sometimes he's like, hey, can I like do a guy's night? I'm like, yeah, sure. And literally a couple days later or next week, he's like, hey, I'm gonna go out again. I'm like, okay, you're pushing it. And then he does it again. And then that's when you fight.
So what's a good time? Like once a month?
Yeah. I think that's more than enough.
Interesting. Thank you for having us. I mean, Ame, thank you.
I can't stop eating. But I know that I'm not the type of a girl who likes having girls' night thing. I got over it in high school. You know, I did enough. And even a little bit in college. I know that you want me to have a girls' night so that you can kind of use that against me and be like, how come you have girls' night? I can't have a boys' night.
Well, bromance never ends.
That's fine.
Okay.
And I want you to maintain a good relationship with your friends. That's something I learned over the years about you. You need it. But it just, sometimes he pushes me. And he knows it.
I always like to take that challenge.
Yeah, you do. It really annoys me.
What's one thing that grinds your gear?
About you?
Yeah, just one thing. If you have to pick one. Like, I hate it like when he's like this, or just one thing that you just cannot stand about me. Besides how sexy I am and stuff. No, you can't talk about that.
You're very bad at refusing. Like, not. Yeah.
I mean, when you try to take advantage of me.
Like, with like people. If other people calls him, like, let's say that like we went this week, whole week, we went out every single night. We were tired. We're like, hey, for the next couple of weeks, let's really stay in, focus on other things. And a couple days later, his friend calls him up. Hey, you wanna grab dinner and have a drink tonight? He's like, hey, I'm gonna go. I'm just like, what happened to? He gets so tempted and he can't say no to that. That's where I step in and be like, you know, you shouldn't. Blah blah blah.
Sure, and I I gave you a permission that it's okay if it's like something that I said that what I'm gonna do. Please help me keep in track and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's understandable.
Yeah.
And I am bad at saying no. And like, who in the right mind will let your friends, like bunch of friends actually, stay over at your place for like months and months at a time, you know, when I was growing up?
Yeah. That's what kind of friend he was. Like, he couldn't say no to his friends growing up. That's where I stepped in. He kind of, you use me sometimes though.
I do? Like how?
Yeah, like, oh, you know, my girlfriend, like, I can't because of her.
I have to.
Yeah.
You know,
it's better off that, you know, I rather.
that way. No, but most of guys that, they like are more understanding. Oh yeah. Like, you know.
Yeah, she's crazy.
Just be
I don't care. I know that some people get triggered by like, feel like, you know, if people like pointing at them and be like, she's crazy. I know that some girls get really triggered by that. I'm just like, whatever, I got over it. I'd rather.
But you are crazy.
That's fine, as long as I kind of get what I want. You can call me crazy, psycho, all you want. I'm gonna get what I want. That doesn't matter to me anymore.
One thing that I like dislike about you is I tell you to do something, but it never happens. It like, you never do it, and then you just go, oops. Like, the fact that you say oops
makes you mad.
makes me mad. Why do you say oops? Like,
Because I made a mistake.
no, I know, but it's just like so like nonchalant oops. It's not like, yeah, I guess it's weird if you be like, oops. Like, it's not like that. You're just like, oops. And then like, and you just stare at me like, what do you have to do kind of thing. I'm like, babe. Like, do you really feel bad that you missed something? Or like, I don't really feel bad. Like, I just forgot, you know?
Yeah.
How I ask you, like, but what's the point of me giving you a reminder, you know?
Sometimes I just don't remember.
Well, that is why it's better for just, you know,
I
me
think
to do
the
it.
reason why I do that, if I don't do it and I forget, and if I'm very sorry, I feel like he's gonna take advantage of me and be like, I told you to do that, why are you doing this? So I don't want that.
Like when we're making like when you're giving me direction or something, you just switch out of the map to go to her like Instagram or something. And obviously we've missed a turn or something. It's like, hey, I always do this, right? It's like, when we supposed to like turn somewhere around
Like,
here?
oh yeah.
And then she goes, oh yeah, oops. And I'm just like, it's like, you know how if the GPS says like turn after like 20 miles or something, so you have that long time to look at your Facebook, whatever, but you just leave it then, and it's like, we're super close to like about to make a turn, then you grab your phone. And, like,
check my email.
la, 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 la. And then go, oops.
But isn't that better than like, oh my god, I'm so sorry?
Fine.
You know? How like do you want me to be sorry all
Nope.
the time? Because I make a lot of mistakes. I don't want to be sorry all the time.
I don't even know which one's genuine, which one's not. Yeah, it's gonna be hard.
Oops, I'm so fucking sorry.
Well, you just stay you. Never mind. Case solved. Well, other thing is, when I am looking at the mirror, your face is just like on here, like, or you know how when you're driving, you look at the mirror,
A side mirror.
because you tend to like either bend like over or like do this kind of thing. You can't just, and then I can't see, and I get so frustrated. It's for our safety. It's not just for you.
It's just something that annoys you. It's not that you hate about me. It's something. It's one of your pet peeves. That's it.
Yeah, just anybody.
Yeah.
Like I can't see the mirror. Like.
Or his pet peeve, not picking up phone calls.
Oh yeah.
He gets so upset. Like, I'm like, some people just don't look at their phone all day like you.
You do look at your phone all day, just like me.
No, I don't. I have better things to do.
What's my famous line that I say to my brother?
Why don't you just throw out your phone?
Yeah.
Throw out your phone. Why do you have your phone? Like, why?
Yeah, or sometimes I'll just be like, call his girlfriend and be like, hey, is he there? It's like, yeah. Oh, can you please tell him to grab his phone and throw it out the window? Because obviously he's not using it. And then obviously my brother's like, well, what do you want? And I could never get on point because I first yell at him for like 10 minutes.
You know, I think he actually picked up the sarcasm from me. He wasn't sarcastic before, but I can be very sarcastic. Especially when I'm really upset.
No.
So like,
it's different. What you're doing is straight up douchey thing. And what I'm doing is sarcastic.
no.
Okay, fine.
So funny.
Ah.
Totally same. Like there are very few things that you say all the time.
What?
Like I feel like he doesn't have much variety when he's mad. He's either this or that when he's upset. A spoon.
Uh-oh.
So I know when he's like really upset, or I know when I can be like, okay, whatever, just let it go soon.
When I say like
It's
A, B, C or something.
Yeah.
A, B, C, D.
Yeah,
Oh, he's real mad.
But it's after dating 5 years, right? That's how we know so much about each other. So funny.
Yeah, well, thank you for joining, but not really joining. Just.
I'm sorry, guys. Here, I'll join.
Oh, when I'm about to finish?
I just want to look pretty.
You are pretty. So be safe out there.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Yeah. You spit in here?
No, you could. I don't fool around with foods, okay? I only eat them and enjoy them. And that is
Oh my gosh. Remember? I think when we were at a different apartment, I think this is after we drank, and he was just being really weird that morning. He was just like very quiet walking around, and I was watching TV, so I didn't care. And later, I think I didn't even ask for water, and he decides to bring me water. I'm like, okay, and I drink it. It was vodka. I'm just like, okay. It's so funny because I'm usually not. I don't know. Sometimes I have very big reactions. Sometimes I don't. And I'm just like, what is this?
I put in a Gatorade bottle.
Yeah, and then he was like, I'm like, okay, whatever.
Okay, yeah, her reaction was stupid.
Yeah,
so,
it was stupid.
But I will.
There are days where
I made my effort to sneak in
Yeah.
and grab your bottle thing and quietly go into the other room, pour vodka, and then I couldn't hold my giddiness like.
Yeah, you were just drink
the water.
But sometimes I do have very big reactions, don't I?
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm just
when
like,
the camera's on. Yeah.
But sometimes, most of the time, I'm just like, even there were so many times where I got into accidents, not just like car or whatever, but you know, like there are just moments where I collided with people and other things. I'm just like, okay. So maybe
What is she talking about?
I'm just saying, like, I don't have a huge like
Reaction.
and I don't respond very well. But when he gets me good gifts,
That's the only response.
but
Very sad.
yeah, he got me a couple of really good gifts before. Not like expensive or anything, but it's something I wanted. But you know, sometimes like I can't even think of what I want, but when he gets it, it's just like mind blowing. No, it's because I don't expect anything from you,
Okay, fine.
and then you kind of like go above and beyond.
Yeah. Do you feel healthy now?
Why?
Because we ate this healthy food?
I don't know if this was healthy because there's probably a lot of preservatives in here. It wasn't that like a
package.
yeah.
So I guess it kind of like makes it even, maybe. Or we're just gonna gain weight.
Yeah.
Well,